Good evening, everyone. How are we doing this evening? Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. So tonight we're going to make a lemon wreath, but on Wednesday we're going to make a phoenix wreath. Check that out, y'all. That's Wednesday. All right. I got big bows. Okay, don't get Jackie singing, okay? Not a good idea. This live is brought to you tonight by muscle relaxers and painkillers. That's how I'm doing tonight, y'all. Okay? Alright, so tonight we're going to do something different. Look. Y'all are going to want to call in the troops. Look at these. What are those? Haha, what are those, y'all? We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, my friends? Okay? Just a little bit. We're going to cut our mesh 22 inches. We're going to start with 8 pieces at 22 inches. I assure you, I haven't totally lost my mind. Not totally. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. I haven't totally lost my mind. Alright? Not totally. Okay, so first we're going to ruffle in our mesh. Roll it up, my friends, and ruffle. And then zip tie that bad boy in. Crank that zip tie down, my friends. Tina Kelly's gonna see zip ties and she's gonna be like, I thought Jackie was live tonight. It's me. It's me. I promise, it's still me. Thank you, thank you. I do have a good selection of big bows in my shop right now. I've got everything from spring to Christmas and Halloween. I thought I was reading that, Charlotte, and so happy you're alive. I was like, what happened? Did something happen to me I didn't know? Ooh, I need to get my glasses. It's not you, it's me. I need to get my glasses. Seriously. See, I don't need my glasses to make a wreath, but I need my glasses to read, so it's kind of complicated. So I try to make sure that my phone is far enough away to see the comments, because it has to be further away. It can't be up close. If it's up close, I can't see it. Come here, zip tie. Ugh. No. Look at me with the zip ties. I'm gonna be a zip tie pro one day. When Jackie grows up. Ooh. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Let's go. Look at you snagging on everything, causing trouble. Let go. I don't think I'll add a zip tie gun to my repertoire as long as I've got my cutters. Now here's the part where you find out I haven't totally lost my mind, y'all. So this is my compromise for those people that have a hard time getting their mesh tight enough, is we're going to use zip ties first. But then we're going to add in pipe cleaners. So I haven't totally lost my mind. I told y'all I haven't totally lost my mind. It's all good. The mesh is the hardest thing to get down and gets crunched up on the frame. Everything after that is easy, so you can just use a pipe cleaner. Look, Tina, there she is. There she is. Like, Jackie, you ain't fooling nobody. You still using pipe cleaners. I told y'all I hadn't totally lost my mind. It'd be okay. This is what we did, what I did Saturday with the class that I taught, because there was a mix of ladies. And that mix of ladies, some of them didn't have good hand strength. So to overcome that and make it more enjoyable, we use the pipe cleaner, the zip tie first, to get the mesh on, and then the pipe cleaner for everything else. There is always a method to my madness. All right, so we're going to do one more row of mesh, okay? And we're going to go between. We're going to load these as we go. Otherwise, they'll probably just come out. And we're going to cut 8 more pieces of mesh at 20 inches. Come here. Come here. Trust the process. That's my famous line. Trust the process. Okay, so we're gonna add the zip tie as we go, because otherwise they'll just kind of like pop out. So what we're doing for this is we're going in between. Okay. Everybody with me? Come here. Here, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie. Come here, zip tie. Hello. Come here. Let go. Nope, get over there. Thank you. So pretty, so full, so nice. Everybody likes a nice full wreath base, right? Right. Anybody new here tonight? Anybody? The way that I do wreath, I like my wreath really, really full and thick and nice. So it's going to take the whole roll of mesh. And I really need to put my zip tie in first. But that's okay. Look at Jackie. She's on the zip tie struggle bus. That's okay. On the outside row, the mesh was cut 22 inches. On the inside row, it was cut 20 inches. Look, I think I'm going pretty fast for a zip tie rookie. What do y'all think? Like, who is this making wreath? It's Monday. It's supposed to be Jackie. That sounds like Jackie, but those are zip ties. Is that really Jackie? I'll be doing a thing and they'll be like, we know that's Jackie beyond a shadow of a doubt. I would know those hands anywhere. Last piece of mesh. And then we're going to move on to some beautiful ribbon. Because, you know, I got to bring some beautiful ribbon with me. After I cut the zip ties, though. Hello, all my YouTube friends. Alright, so we're going to add ribbon on the outside first, and then we'll see if we need it on the inside because our sign is a little bit narrow, so we're probably going to need some ribbon in these areas, I would imagine. But we're going to see first, place everything, and then go from there. Lenari said hi to you. Well, me using zip ties would make hell freeze over. I don't think that'd have anything to do with it raining. Alright, so tonight we're going to cut our ribbon 14 inches. And we're going to bring back an oldie but a goodie. I started doing this years ago. Haven't done it in a while. But we're going to use 4 different ribbons. This is really good when you don't have much ribbon left on a roll. But you got the right colors, but not much ribbon left on the roll. So this is a really good way. So we're going to use 4 green. Excuse me. For lemon, 4. Ta-da! Okay. And then we're going to use well, it's raining here too, Linda. It's been pretty nasty. I had to give my poor Buster, because it's storming, I had to kind of give him some chill pill. Yellow? Yeller? Oh, snot. Crap. I grabbed the wrong ribbon. Dang it. I'll be right back. I turned and walked off and grabbed the ribbon. Right color, wrong pattern. Do 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 do. Everybody have a good Monday. Yes, yes. Where do you live again, Tina? Alright, so we're going to use 4 different ribbons. This is one pair and this is the other pair, and we are going to alternate them every other. So, ta-da! So for those of you, like I said, that have problems with your hand strength, using the zip tie first is going to keep your mesh from being bobbly and not having a good base. So that will help y'all out there. And then to just add the rest of the stuff on the wreath, you can back with a pipe cleaner like I'm doing. And that makes it easier to add your ribbon. He said I went to go teach a class this weekend, and I was like, ooh. So this is what I did to help those that didn't have very good hand strength. Quick little change of plans. Every tie. Every tie. So we're kind of mixing techniques tonight because we're going to bring hot glue in as well. I mean, he could have took the bike with him, Lynn, instead of stomping home. Like, don't leave the bike. Oh, you did? I made Fiesta bows this year. I didn't get a chance to make a Fiesta wreath, per se. I made a Fiesta flower, but I didn't make a Fiesta wreath, per se, this year. That's okay. Oh, okay. I'll have to go to the group and look. I don't know why I didn't see it. Okay, so let's put we're going to put our big bow on first. By the way, when you get a bow from me, this is how it's packaged. And this one, believe it or not, is super cute. It has lemonade mason jars. It's really cute. And it's this easy to put one of the big bows on. Alright, I gotta find the top of my wreath first. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Ugh. Look at that big bow, y'all. That's no joke, big bow. Alright, and let's get our lemon on now. Sometimes Cricut tools come in handy. If you can peel sticky off that easy, y'all, no bueno. It's not going to hold your sign. Jennifer Maker has the most wonderful book, Jessica, to learn how to use your Cricut. I highly recommend it. If ever there was a step-by-step picture book for adults, let me tell you, she created it. I'll show you. Oh, look. Let me show you. If y'all are having problems with your Cricut, you need to get you this book. Check this out. So this is the Cricut Coach Playbook by Jennifer Maker. Here's the book. Look how beautifully bound that is. Okay. So even if you're not good for computers, she has instructions for using your Cricut on your desktop, on your Android phone, Apple phone. And it goes from page 1, where to start. How to install your Cricut Design Space. If it's a desktop, you go to that page. If it's an iPad, you go to that page. Android, go to this page. And my friends, it has pictures. So you know what screen you're supposed to be looking at when. What icon you need to follow. Awesome book. I highly recommend it for first-time Cricut users. Okay, moving on. I just had to show that because that's like, you know. Maker, M-A-K-E-R. Jennifer Maker. And I believe her website is jennifermaker.com. Thanks to her book, you will be a Cricut wizard overnight. I put 3M auto tape. Yep, Jennifer Maker has a group on Facebook too. If you're having problems and your 3M tape is coming off, I can't know if you all can tell how hard I'm pulling on this, but if you're having problems with it coming off, you probably overhandled it or you didn't press firmly. So I want to show you, because I didn't press firmly. So I want to show you that the whole thing was not pushed down. Can you see where it's shinier? That's what was pressed down. The whole thing wasn't. So you want to make sure that you press down evenly on all your edges so it adheres, my friends. Okay, moving on. Lesson over on that. Okay, so the automotive tape that we're using, the 3M automotive tape that we're using, is the same thing that holds your molding on your cars, your mirrors on your windshield, and it holds vent visors. So it's the same stuff. That's how strong it is. If it'll hold molding on a car at 100 miles an hour, it's going to hold your sign. And you don't have to wait for it to dry. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Because that was the whole reason I wouldn't use cable tie mounts, is because I didn't want to have to wait for glue to dry. Said if you're having problems, you're not pressing down firmly enough. So press down firmly. Make sure the whole thing is adhered. Because 3M does not just fall off. Unless you got the wrong kind. You got to make sure that you get the automotive type. And that you press firmly down on it. Because that's what 3M is designed. Now, 3M, just like anything else, it's sticky. If your sign, you need to possibly wipe it down first with rubbing alcohol to get the oils off. Because that could be your other problem, is when metal is manufactured and cut, it's gone through and there might still be oil on it. So make sure you wipe down with some rubbing alcohol. And that all the oil is off, because that would be the other thing that's going to keep your sign from your tape from sticking. Because even when they use the 3M molding on the molding, they make sure it's good and clean, and that all the oil is off. Okay, as you can see, we've got a lot of space here between our sign and our ribbon. So we're going to add a couple of more pipe cleaners and a couple of more pieces of ribbon. I kind of thought we would need to, but I was kind of hoping not. that's okay, because it's actually super easy to add the pipe cleaner even after the fact. Right, my friends? Thank you. I can't believe it. My daughter will be home next week. She'll be home next week for the summer. Yay! I've had people tell me that probably after a month I'll be ready to throw her back. Y'all think that's true? I'll be ready to throw her back? I don't think I'll be ready to throw her back. Uh-oh. Please, 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 please. Well, she tries to be like her mom, Tina. I mean, I got a lot of sass myself. So there's that. Well, there's Miss Judy Baker. About time you showed up, ma'am. You missed the best part. Tell her, y'all, what she gets for being late today. She missed the best part. See how much better that looks? I mean, we could have just left it like the mesh was framing the lemon, but like, no. I use zip ties. No, I did not make the sign. The SKU for the sign is in the comments. I have never made a sign. I've painted some, but I've never made a sign. I've made wreath attachments, but that's different. I'm crafty. Do. Okay. You know, I was going to use greenery, y'all, but I think I'm changing my mind. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because I think, oh, let me look and see. I think I've got, I think. I do. I have some leftover fabric mesh that would kind of just look a little bit better. So we're not going to use greenery tonight. We're just going to make this wreath fluffier, my friends. So we're just going to cut some 10-inch spirals. Because I haven't done that in a while, I don't think. We're going to clean that edge up first and foremost. This is another perfect use for leftover mesh. Like, if you actually cut too many petals for a flower, and that mesh is laying around, y'all, spiral it up, put it in a wreath. It will make that wreath look fuller and fluffier. And this is actually a good technique, too, for people that love mesh over ribbon. Kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Not literally mesh over ribbon, but they really like the look of mesh. There's people that really like the look of mesh, so yeah. And it matches my bow. So there's that as well. Y'all talk, I talk. Y'all talk, I talk. Y'all ask questions, I answer them. Come on. Give me something, y'all. Talk to me. Ask me questions. That's what I'm here for. Y'all want to know what happens when you ask me questions? It does something good. It's good for me. It's really good for me, y'all. It helps me focus on something other than the pain. Ask away. Ooh, nice and fluffy wreath. I love me a fluffy wreath. Nice, full, floofy wreath, like Buster. Buster's fluffy. My fluffy boy. The bow is 19 inches total. 19 inches, about 20 inches, and 8 inches tall. And it is heavily wired. So if you were to order a bow from me, it's going to arrive flat. Okay? And that's to save money on ship. But it's going to come in a box. It's going to come in a box. Okay? It's not going to come in a bag. It comes in a box. I ship everything in a box. So it'll come in a box. And then it's super easy to fluff out. Look, check this out. Like, see, it'll stay any way that you want it. It's heavily wired. It's a heavily wired bow. My favorite mesh to work with is jute. Jute mesh. It gives, to me, it's not too hard and it's not too soft. It gives the best coverage of any mesh. It ruffles beautifully. It, to me, is the most versatile mesh out there. Actually, I shipped something your way, Tina, and the shipping wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Get with me and I can price it out for you sometime. I can find out. Now, to ship to you, Tina, I would probably ship yours in a mailer, but it would be in a box. I would flatten that bad boy out as much as I could to save as much money on shipping. Fabric mesh, for the way that it's a little, it frays a little too much for me. Just a little too much. But I think fabric mesh, when you're talking about flower folds, is awesome. I've used fabric mesh to do flower folds when I've done flower folds, and I like it. Lemonade. Yeah, Tina, I keep really large poly mailers just for situations like that. If somebody, like for you, orders stuff like this, so that I can save you as much on shipping as possible. Because you can put a box in a poly mailer and they charge less. Even though it's strange. The box is the same size. Like, one day the Postal Service will figure out what we're doing. And chemistry major? I do not make different size bows. Do 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 do. See, you don't always need to use greenery to make a very full, lush looking wreath, my friends. Look how fun that is. Okay, we're going to make it just a little bit more fun. And since we have a lemon this time, we're going to use the lemon slices. I use pirate ship. Yeah, pirate ship. Always pull on your picks, y'all, because it's better if it comes off for you than your customer. Can you finally comment? I haven't been able to reply to people. Like, people like, hey, Jackie, and I'm like, okay. I haven't been able to reply to anybody. All right, make sure you're stabbing your goodie down into mesh when you're putting it on. That way it will be nice and secure. Somebody took my good wire cutters, and I know who did it, and when he gets home, we'll finally discuss it. Somebody needs to tell my husband that's not okay to take my tools and not bring them back. Yeah, Tina, I shipped a very large wreath that way, and it really wasn't, the cost wasn't that bad. I was kind of just a little bit shocked. Oh, I went the wrong way. I need to go that way. I thought it was going to be like a lot more than what it was. I was shocked. Because it was a 30-inch box. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da! Ooh, I spoiled myself with greenery. I'm just sitting here going, I really think I'd like to add some greenery. But I think we'll just leave it. We're just going to leave it. Just leave it. All right, y'all. Let's gonna wrap it up for Monday night live with Jackie. Wednesday night, y'all have a special treat. We have a special treat. A wreath that has never been made before by anybody. Anybody. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a challenge too. So, and it's amazing artwork by Iveth, kind of like a tag team event. But we are going, and it's going to be hard for y'all to see the detail. Iveth painted the phoenix, and yes, it's a very large sign. Let me see if I can show y'all. Look how beautiful that is. But I was concerned about these pieces and the breaking. Okay, the wood is about a 1/4 inch thick, but I didn't want it to break. This is for a business. So I contacted Dora. This is a true teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. So I contacted Dora. And Dora made a backing for it with the name of the business for me. And now I got to do my part. And I don't know if I'm going to paint this. I kind of like the wood tone. What do y'all think? I was going to paint it, but I think I like the wood tone. It's actually a really nice wood tone, y'all. I kind of like that. I kind of really like that. I think it does look nice like that. Like I said, I was going to paint it. You should see the wood tone. It just really kind of like... I'll hold it up closer because y'all can kind of see the wood tone, can't you? But that wood tone's really nice. It's got a yellowish, like, I like that. I like it. But I was going to paint it, but... I like that wood tone, and the phoenix pops off of it the way that I wanted it to. So that's what we'll be doing Wednesday. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great Tuesday. I will see y'all Wednesday. Bye, y'all.